Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Man United Talks United News Show. Okay, we're here to talk about some United news. Obviously, it's the international break, so it's a bunch of boring stuff going on. But I went around and did some research. Not gonna lie to you, it's not a lot of interesting stuff, but just a little tab. It's going on around United at the moment. If you do enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. I made a 100 subscribers video, and now I'm at 99 subscribers. So, thanks for that. Hey, I apologize if you can hear noise in the background. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but they're doing construction somewhat near my house, so you can hear it a little bit. I don't know if you can though. But yeah, let's jump right into it. If you haven't noticed already, which I think would just be weird, but green screen vibes. That's pretty awesome. Woo! Finger looks a little weird though. That's suspect. That's very suspect. Okay, sorry for knocking the mic. God. Okay. Let's get into the first bit of news. Luke Shaw withdrawn from the England squad. I don't know what the injury is. United are not being very sharing with the information regarding his, call back to United or whatsoever. Guys, I'm so sorry. But he's back, and he's one of our best performers this season. So anything he's got to get over, I hope he does get over it. And he's ready for Chelsea when we get back. That is the goal. So I'm not really frustrated or upset with him, because it's England, and they're playing friendlies. Obviously there's this new competition they got going on. I have no idea. I don't really care, but they're friendlies. So let's move on to the second bit of news, which is Matic is also withdrawn, but from Serbia. Now for me, it looked like Matic has been playing with a bit of a niggling injury all season. I think he got surgery something like 3 weeks before the season started, and he was back in. I think he missed the first 2 games of the season, maybe the only the first one, but he was back in. And for me personally, I just don't think or know. I don't know what his specifics of his surgery was or whatever. Excuse me. Gosh, but I just thought that was a bit quick to come back, and he's really been looking like a turtle, really like a tortoise, really slow in his movement. So that's that. And Romelu Lukaku, I just wish he was still here. I wish he didn't go for international duty because he looks like he needs a rest. And, he's Belgium's star man, so he's gonna play, and he's gonna play every game for Mourinho as long as he's fit. I just wish, he looks like that's the biggest reason he's not firing. I know he scored 4 goals in like the first 4 games or whatever, but he still looks a bit suspect. He's not moving 100%. He looks tired. Just give him a break. And he always wants to play football. He's young. He wants to keep going. But I'm just, those 2 right there withdrawn. I wish Lukaku was withdrawn, but without injury. It's just that's not really news, but that's just my opinion. Now let's move on to another bit of news. Here we go. Are you ready for this one? Let's talk about the hair. Okay. Goodness gracious, guys. We got some stuff to talk about. Let me find the article. The Telegraph. Okay, my phone is just not agreeing with me right now. The Telegraph have reported that De Gea's contract negotiations have reached a standstill, and he is reluctant to sign a new contract and commit beyond his current contract, which I believe runs out this summer. That is not good news. Does he want out? Real Madrid's not really an option anymore because Courtois, who's probably top 5 best goalkeepers in the world, is now starting for them, and they still got Keylor Navas, who is probably the best keeper in South America. You could argue Alisson, you could argue Ederson as well, but I mean, Keylor Navas, let's not kid ourselves, is quality. So I mean, I don't know where he would go. But I don't know. I hope he stays. I think this whole situation is a bit of a turnoff as well for him because he, as challenged as he has been in the season so far, he hasn't been his best. Let's be honest. But by the same token, the club isn't in a great situation, and that's not something you would really want to be a part of. But I hope it gets resolved. I hope he stays. Guys, I don't know what is going on right now, but sorry. Yeah, so Dave, just please stay. Hashtag Dave stays. Please. Um, let's move on to not really news, but just a bit of a conversation point, because really this is all the news that's surrounding United at the moment. There's nothing much else that's going on. So let's get into a bit of Jose. Jose's still here. Jose's still here. Now I recently heard Stephen Howson talk about talks of Zidane coming to United, and which is not really surprising. But what was interesting to me was he was making a point that he heard that Evra might be a part of Zidane's coaching staff should he come here, and I think that would be a great move. He's someone who gets the club. I don't know what his coaching skills are. I don't know, like he could be a 1, not a 10 as a coach, but he's someone who gets the club. He's passionate about the club, and he would get the best out of players. I know he's cool with Pogba. He loves Pogba, calls him Uncle Paddy all the time, and I think he could get the best out of Martial. Maybe just someone to have in the dressing room, and that would be cool. Now the thing there says not thumbnail, but the header, I guess you would say, says Jose's still here. Jose is still here. People saying Alexis goal saved Mourinho's job and all that. I don't think that should have made a difference. If a decision was being made, as it was reported by that journalist who probably looks like an absolute idiot at the moment. I think he was from the Mirror. If a decision was made, that result shouldn't have mattered. It really shouldn't have mattered. That's the problem with United. There's no leadership. There's no true statement or decisions that are being made. So we look like a joke. And I would love for Mourinho to work out because I have a lot of respect for him, but he's not getting backed. Will the next manager be backed? I have no idea. But before this turns into a Mourinho podcast, that's not the point of this. This is Man United news, and sad to say, that is all I've got at this time. I'll do deeper digging, but this is the first of a new series, which I kind of like. The whole setup is kind of cool. But let me know if you guys did enjoy. Drop a like. So, let me know if you did think this was cool or whatnot. Drop a like for the green screen, because this looks freaking awesome. Okay, it's kind of blurry around the edges. I know, I can tell. But, hey, I'm pretty happy with that. So, it's been your boy Day. It's in My United Talks. If you did enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. You guys are freaking awesome. Okay? And podcast, maybe a watch along of an England game coming out soon.